Hey, every pony! Welcome back to Pony Thoughts, and let's get this out of the way right now. Yes, I've changed. No, that's fine. I had a fatal token on me, so I came back. Though, I came back like this. I suppose that's the problem with regeneration. You never quite know what you're going to get. Although, maybe I do, since I was this way before. Eh, anyway, let's talk about the episode. And I just have to get this out of the way first. Bloodstone? Bloodstone? I I can't believe they went there. Okay, yes, bloodstones are apparently an actual thing, but considering the fact the scepter looked like this, and this is also the same staff that gave us Jason Voorhees pony, I'm beginning to think someone on the animation and writing staff are fans of horror movies. And in this case, obscure 90s direct-to-video horror movies. That's great. This is one of the reasons I love this show. And if no one else has gotten that reference, then I claim KP's crown as queen of references. And I'm a mayor now, so I can take that title. And it's also fitting for the theme of this episode, since it was about Spike trying to become the Dragon Lord to save pony friends, because turns out dragons are jerks too! Seriously, with all the talks about how dragons don't do friends, I really want to see a dragon and the griffin interact now, because that seems like it could be interesting. And very violent. Actually, this episode seemed to have a lot in common with the lost treasure of Griffinstone. We went to a foreign land, we met its populace who are jerks and don't care for ponies, there's a treasure involved that will unite them all, but in this case it's a scepter, and it'll crown the new Dragon Lord, and Spike wants to become that to protect his pony friends. And instead of Pinky and Rainbow Dash, we get Twilight and Rarity. Although, Pinky was definitely there in spirit with how they kept popping up everywhere in different outfits. I think Rarity's hanging around with Pinky a bit too much. Ember also made for a really new, interesting dragon character, and I hope she pops up here and then. You know, Twilight said she was going to write to her, so maybe they'll work her in that way. Plus, I'm really expecting there to be a lot of shipping between her and Spike, which I'm okay with, not only being a Rarajack fan, but I think it's time Spike moved on from his crush on Rarity. Speaking of Spike, this was the best Spike episode ever, and it's because he wasn't causing the problem, he was trying to solve one. Writers, do more stuff like this with him. I like Spike. I really do, and I want to actually cheer his episodes instead of dreading them. So, yeah, keep his character moving forwards instead of backwards in his starring episodes, and it'll all be good. Actually, since they've set up thing with him and Ember, and they brought back Garble as a antagonist for him, they could probably do Spike episodes centered around this somehow. I'm not quite sure how yet, but it'd be a lot nicer than him always being a jerk and causing problems in his starring episodes, wouldn't it? Also, the cold opening and the scene right after the opening credits prove, I think, two things. One, ponies really seem to have a problem with bats, and two, the writers were trolling us with that Celestia Luna moment. They're right, they don't get to just hang out and be themselves. And we want to see that. Make it happen. So, all in all, another really good episode, and a great Spike episode, and I'm serious, I want to see them handle him like this from now on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go handle my own change before my next Pony Talk episode. But be sure to come back next time to hear more of my pony thoughts.